Welcome everyone to the All Effin' Wrestling Show. We got Dynasty predictions. We're gonna hear the lock of the night. Without further ado, hit it.
Coming to you live from the Effin' Worldwide Media Studios, located in parts unknown.
It's the All Effin' Wrestling Show.
With your hosts, Canada Dry, and the JFB.
Tell me how it's priced. Tell me if the item is for sale. And tell me.
Something else that people for reals.
JFB, you're driving in a freaking car.
I'm in a car, my friend. Little be known, I am traveling from Hotlanta, A-Town, if you will, back up to Nashville. I am, of course, one of your hosts of this beautiful and amazing Dynasty prediction show. I am, of course, the JFB, and as you can tell from below, it says pants are optional here. Just letting you know.
Pants are optional. Oh my goodness. I am, of course, the patron saint of professional wrestling. I am that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. If you haven't noticed, I got my glow back. I'm Canada effing dry, damn it.
Yeah. We are joined.
That hurt. I felt that over here. This guy right here, he's in that corner right there.
He's on a multitude of shows. He puts the E in EVP as the evil vice president of AFW, but today he's only known as Prediction Joe, and he wants to make some money. Joe, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing outstanding. I just hope, since you're saying pants are optional, that you don't get pulled over by the cops for speeding or anything. That could be awkward.
Killer boots,
If
man.
I do, it's going to be witnessed.
And of course, besides him, we got SLY Showtime Shane, baby.
Straight from the bullpen once again. You got the closer. Here we go, and live from the garage, the Shane Y Studios.
The garage before dark.
That's right. That's right.
No, this is the garage after dark, after hours.
Post 420.
Oh, he's frozen. Are we going through a tunnel?
There we go. I'm back.
JFB needs to invest in one of those flying cars so he doesn't have to deal with any of this stuff.
Okay.
I'm working on teleportation right now as we speak.
All right. I guess it's time for the news.
From the four corners of the globe, from our studios to your home, this is FNN, the FN News Network, starring Canada Dry and the JFB.
Of course, we're joined for the news by our good friend, Alec Haney. How you doing, Alec?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Hey, real quick, before we get started, Marty here says is JFB running from the police, and I finally figured it out. He didn't go to Atlanta for a concert. That's where DB Cooper stashed all the money, and he's going.
Maybe.
So let's start with the news. First news out of the blocks. There's been blowback, apparently. This is what The Undertaker says on his podcast. There's been blowback by several Army veterans that when The Undertaker inducted Muhammad Ali into the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, let's not beat around the bush. The Undertaker is a very conservative politician, so it shouldn't come as no surprise. Let's just be honest. This is Muhammad Ali, okay? Athletes protesting inequality goes even further past Muhammad Ali. So I don't know if I'm buying this 100%. Taker says it's going on. Taker doesn't come off as a liar. But can you draw your thoughts on this whole rigmarole with The Undertaker and Muhammad Ali?
Well, I think I think that wrestling's far behind in this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because you look at all these other sports, and they've had black champions and black for years. Like, for example, tonight, AEW is crowning their first black champion, world champion.
Whoa. Save those predictions.
Yeah, that's what I'm predicting. So we'll get to that later.
And just I think, I mean, we had a bit of a discussion online yesterday, and it was I hate that narrative. I think it's absolutely bullshit, and I think you as Americans and Canadians need to get over yourselves, because the rest of the world doesn't think the same way.
I think wrestling's way far behind in that stuff.
No, it's not.
I think for sure. Like all the other sports, it's not a thing.
Not at all. Go look at the ratio of like.
Well, you look at football or NBA. You got more of one than you got more of the other, right?
Yeah,
so there's certain sports. There's certain sports you're gonna have. Or even soccer. You look at soccer and you go by countries too. There's certain countries that
it's absolute. Sorry, sorry to be thingy, but it's absolute bullshit. It's time this narrative stops and we just start treating people as people instead of like.
We're not there yet, Alex. We're not there yet. You're
not even close.
Because you don't want to be.
No, it's because the culture's not there yet.
Yeah,
it's not there.
I disagree. I absolutely disagree.
If we were there would be no such thing as woke. If we were there,
I can look. I'm gonna decide with Alex on this. The reason why racism exists is because people don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're absolutely right. But I don't think we're there yet as a culture.
No, not even close.
What do you mean by that? You're Canadian, you're French, right? Like
I'm not French.
You're British. I'm talking in general about Canada, right? You've got a Japanese fellow sitting here. Let's go into America. You've got Ireland, you've got the Scots, you've got the British. It all went over. You've got the Germans, you've got the Danish. You've got Cuba.
I love Danishes, especially the cherries.
You're not just taking the piss.
Oh, apple Danish is the best.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Right? What was it called? If you go on by wrestling about what it is.
Let's keep this about The Undertaker and Muhammad Ali, though.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. It's the same topic. I mean, I'm quite passionate about this because I think it's totally wrong. Sorry, but that statement you made is totally wrong. What was it? Go look at the champions. Like, what was it? Cody's have been just now. You've got control that are Japanese. What was it called? You've had multiple other. What was it? What's his name? Ali's. What was it? Damian Priest is Puerto Rican. So you need to quit.
Roman Reigns is Samoan too. That's what kind of people. Roman Reigns was almost 5-year champion.
And if you want to talk about disproportionate, the Hispanics in wrestling, what was the percentage of people that are wrestling, but was it because it's massive all over. But like I said before, it's it's something that absolutely irks me. You know.
All right, we got to
Sorry
move
if
on
I've
because we got a
offended
big
anybody.
show. We can't talk on this too long. Let's
Yeah.
move to the next news pick.
Well, can I ask?
Yeah, let's get. Yeah.
What exactly? I didn't quite catch what you said, JP. What did Taker say about Muhammad Ali?
He said that some Army veterans were against him inducting Muhammad Ali because, for those who don't know, Cassius Clay was drafted during Vietnam. He refused based off his religious beliefs, became a Muslim.
Went to jail for it.
Yep.
Yeah, went to jail for it. But here's the thing: if it was Rocky Marciano, and he said, well, I can't go because of Catholicism, I'm not allowed to fight in the war, he would never have been stripped of that belt. Muhammad Ali was your world heavyweight champion because he was black and he was Muslim. There you go. So let's go to the next one. We got Conrad, everybody's favorite. This is a hot take. Conrad says by next WrestleMania, Vince will be back in the business.
Oh, there's no way.
No, I've heard this rumor going around that Vince may start his own.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor, but
I think there's no way in hell this happens. No sponsors are going to come on board with it. No way.
Who would touch it? Who would touch it with a 10-foot pole? So we're starting to see, especially in AEW, an influx of Stardom talent. A lot of it has to do with Rossi Ogawa, the guy who used to run Stardom. Through certain allegations, he is no longer part of Stardom. He's gone and tried to start his own promotion called Magnolia. So Kenny Omega got on Twitch and says, people will know the truth about Rossi Ogawa. If the rumors are true, this guy is about like Vince McMahon level in terms of sexual harassment, but most of these women are under the age of 18.
Well,
Yeah,
all
he
you
is
have to do is go back to what he said. He wants women 13 to 30 who are unmarried.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Like, that comes off extremely creepy.
And you're not allowed to have a boyfriend.
Not married, man. That's really creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But
boyfriend as well.
You're basically. Sorry, I'm being a bit salty today. That's Japanese. I mean, I'm not condoning it at all, but that's Japanese culture. You know,
it's true. He's not wrong.
Go listen to the reason why what was it like Oscar and that's not involved with the Joshi scene and all that as well. This isn't you.
So this is part of the culture, but it doesn't make what he's doing okay.
No, exactly. No. But
it doesn't make it right. But this is only an issue because he's affiliated now with the WWE, right? Yeah. But was it
well, yeah, like that's the thing. I would think with WWE, after going through everything they've gone through, they don't need Rossi Ogawa saying this and it's just shining a bad light on the WWE.
Yeah, they literally had him on camera for the NXT Takeover or the Stand and Deliver event the other day too.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, Tony Khan kind of made comments towards him a few months ago, and people thought, "Oh, Tony Khan's just being an asshole." It kind of showed maybe Tony Khan knew some things about frickin' Rosie before more and more allegations came out.
Loads of people know about it. What was it? I mean, Kenny spoke about it, but he would have turned a blind eye because he made a career in Japan, you know, and he worked with some of these girls. So what was it? And it's not just Stardom. It's all the way through the sort of Joshi what was thing. It's horrible. But what was it? Coming out with like dropping a statement like that, you've got to have some accountability as well. You were there. Why didn't you speak out when you were over there? You know, what was it called? Because it's not anything new. These rumors have been about for a long time about him. You know, and others. It was and as Kenny said as well, there's wrestlers inside AEW and WWE that will not work with him or any of his girls because of what's associated with it, you know, because they know, you know, so it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's get to the next one. WWE had some releases this week. Amongst those released was Xia Li, Jinder Mahal, who really wasn't let go. It was more of that he said he quits. Zion, Veer, and Sangha are your remaining wrestlers that were released from the WWE. Guess who showed up at TNT or TNA's Rebellion pay-per-view? None other than Broken Matt Hardy. That's right, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy!
Yay!
Yeah, Matt Hardy, guys. He showed up to TNA. What do you think about this, Joe?
Well, I mean, why not? He's well known in TNA. He came out and did say that he didn't sign a contract with them. So this is maybe like a pay-per appearance thing.
That's what it says, yeah.
And more interesting, he then tweeted out that he may be teasing him and Jeff showing up tonight at Dynasty for the tag team ladder match.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins goes under the knife. He will be taking care of a torn discus that he's been wrestling with since both nights at WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. Becky Lynch, you might know her as, well, the better of the two. She is, of course, the wife of Seth Rollins. The man says that punching Dominic Mysterio in the face was absolutely one of her proudest moments in professional wrestling.
She said, well, like a highlight of her career.
Yeah, highlight of her career and one of her proudest moments. Is actually off.
Hey, JFB, you're breaking up. We can't hear you, buddy.
Definite, but on creative aspects of the Bloodline storyline that's going on. So, I'm excited to see this. What does anybody think about Roman Reigns? How long do we see him out for?
So you were breaking up there. Give us a quick summarize of what you just said.
Yeah, so Roman Reigns is off TV indefinite, but he will have creative control and creative input in going on forward with the Bloodline storylines.
Yeah, I think this is gearing up to have him return as a face when he does return.
Yeah.
Well, that's already happened. If you watch SmackDown, they get was it "We Want Roman" chants have already started.
Yeah, that's exciting. Like he was never able to get over fully as a face before. So this is the actual.
I've been in those hostile crowds where you're supposed to be a face and he's getting booed out of the building.
Yeah, same here.
Succotash.
Yeah, I'm the same with that. I mean, what was it? I went to all the shows like in the UK where there was Roman and there was Cena getting booed at the building. But I'll tell you something. The two of them were the two guys with the merchandise. What was it sold out first, and then they went into the bag, and everybody went into the arenas and started booing them. You know, it was just bizarre.
Yeah.
You know,
but to answer our question, JFB, I think we'll see him around SummerSlam time. I think that's when we'll see him again.
Too.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say SummerSlam is probably when we'll see him.
Is it actually true that he is battling leukemia again right now? Or
well, I mean, yes, he never really. It only goes into remission. It's not like he has it, but there's a pill he has to take for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's got to take oral chemotherapy for the rest of his life, basically.
Oh,
yeah, so it's not like it's not like he's actually has it at the moment.
Okay, just the way McAfee said it, that the mania and stuff, and then you hear like the stupid internet stuff being typed. And
yeah, so it's interesting. Sheamus is back. For those who watched the Friday Night SmackDown, Sheamus. But here's the key. He's back a month and a half earlier than he was supposed to be. Canada Dry, is it good to see fight night happening on Friday Night SmackDown? Is it good to see Sheamus back?
I love Sheamus, but this body shaming that was going on, dumb. The guy's body shaming, they're usually some fat bastard in their grandma's basement.
Yeah, exactly. Keyboard warriors.
He isn't even fat. You can still see the six pack in his chest.
Yeah.
They just got a bad angle of him and took a picture and went to town with it. Is all it was.
Literally, that's looked like so many of the big bulky guys over the years. Triple H had that going. Freaking Scott Steiner had that bit of a gut going like that. Like Jericho, yeah.
Jericho Jericho's not the most well-defined wrestler right now, body-wise.
I was like this meme I
But he
sent
still
in the
looks
chat.
good.
But the
One
most
meme I
important
sent
part
in the
is
chat the other day just shows this big slobby guy with his bowl of chips or whatever, and he's like, "I'm watching UFC. I would have head kicked him and knocked him out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, but was it Chris Jericho was definitely can go fuck himself now after his comment about Black Sabbath. You know that's it. He's done with me. He's finished.
You wrote off Chris Jericho because of Black Sabbath.
He basically says Black Sabbath, but Black Sabbath are overrated, so he can kiss my hairy Scottish arse. That's what he can do.
Yeah, that was a stupid freaking comment. I agree.
I just want to say this: the best thing about Sheamus being back is he's got his too many limes back. Okay,
Lobster head.
Yeah.
Lobster head. He's got his old music back, and I love it.
Joe, can you check your messages?
Just while you're doing that, Joe. But was it just an interesting thing about the change in obviously the music production in the WWE? Some of what was it, Jim Johnson's stuff? Supposedly more and more of that's coming back. Do you think he's back in the fold at WWE, or do you think it's just that the fans are crying out for these songs?
I think fans are crying out for these songs.
It's all because of the current people making the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go with two more categories that we have. So Hassan said, expect surprises at the Dynasty pay-per-view. So at the end of our predictions, I will ask you as a tiebreaker, what surprise you think we're going to see. And the last bit of news today, the Motor City Machine Guns. That's right. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, probably one of the greatest Ring of Honor tag teams of all time, are in fact free agents. There's rumor and talk that they are currently in talks with AEW. Nothing is firm. Nothing is shored up yet. As of right now, they are completely free agents. They are done with TNA. Their name is over. Who knows? Maybe we tune in on a Dynamite one day and we see the Motor City Machine Guns plying their trade on AEW Dynamite or in WWE. We don't know. So Canada Dry, your thoughts on Motor City Machine Guns being free agents?
I think it's a natural to have them in AEW. They would become the instant one C of the top tag teams in AEW.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah. What do you think, Shane?
Yeah, their style better suits the AEW system than it does the WWE system. That's for sure. So they'll have some pretty good banger. You already got a long list of guys you could just throw them against. There's gonna be good matches, including the Young Bucks, which they've already had a million matches over the years, anyways, to put on some bangers. So
yeah,
yep.
I don't. Yeah, they put on some matches.
Yeah. So what do you think, Mr. Haney? Your thoughts on Motor City Machine Guns?
I think they're traitors. I think they should stay at TNA. They're joining my traitor faction with Adam Copeland.
No.
Everyone's traitors to Alec Haney.
Oh, Joe, your thoughts, my friend?
I mean, personally, I hope they go to AEW. Just even if you get past the Bucks and FTR, you have Top Flight, you have House of Black. You got so many tag teams that I would love
Lucha Brothers. Them versus Lucha Brothers would be off the hook.
Yeah, Lucha Brothers. Like,
that would be so awesome.
WWE is starting to take their tag team division more seriously, but it's not quite there yet for me.
Imagine if you got rid of the trios titles and the 6-man titles altogether, what the tag division would look like. I
still like the 6-mans for other ways. I really do.
I think it totally waters down the tag division.
Oh, House of Black looks great. House of Black looks great as a trio.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, the Kings of the Black Throne don't look all that great, you know. But I mean, it's Freebird rules too, so technically any of those guys could form a tag team in House of Black and just tear apart that, you know, just do Freebird rules. Oh, that would be so awesome. Just interchange
Are
it.
we done with the news? Are we ready for the
We
main
are done
event?
with the news.
Main event.
All right, let's get the news in the news pile. and let's get ready for the main event.
Gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
This, of course, is the main event, the Dynasty prediction show. We got Swerve, we got Samoa Joe in the main event. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I am more than just excited. I am exuberantly excited. I'm at 12 right now. Think about what it's going to be like when the first match starts. I'm going to be at 14, maybe at 15. But I digress. Anyway.
I have to. They scheduled the first Canuck playoff game tonight.
I know.
So I've got the laptop playing the hockey at 7:30 Pacific.
Yeah.
And I got the AEW on the big screen.
There you go. That's the way to do it. That's how I have a feeling that's how we're going to do it at our house. Because they are playing Nashville Predators. Jessica, of course, loves the Nashville Predators. We're going to root for them.
Jessica, go Canucks, go.
Yeah. Canada Dry says, go Canucks, go. Yeah, she is.
Let's go Nashville.
Yeah.
Don't make me boot that up. That's it. You're off the show.
Maybe Canada Dry and Jessica should have a little friendly wager going on for this.
Ooh, a friendly wager. I like this. He sends over Timbits. We'll send over hot chicken.
Oh.
All right, guys. So here's how the rules work. You have to make a prediction when I announce the match. You have one lock of the night. And we're going to start with the 0 hour, the pre-show, if you will. We have the Acclaimed. Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
Joe, do you got it loaded up too, in case JFB freezes?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. All right, so we got the Bang Bang Gang. This is for the 6-man tag title unification, which means we won't have a Ring of Honor 6-man tag. We won't have a AEW Trios Championship. We will have just one. Canada Dry, you go first, my friend. Who do you take?
We were talking about this last night on the Garage After Dark, and we're so sick of the Acclaimed. The Acclaimed, they are stale right now.
They've run the course. They've definitely run the course.
Remember when everyone's going Sesame? Now everyone's just like, no.
Yeah.
So putting the gold on Bullet Club gold makes more sense. The Bang Bang Gang needs the gold.
Okay. Let's go with Sly.
I'm 100% thinking it's Bullet Club Gold. I'm not making that my lock yet because that's just a pre-show. But
yeah,
it's just there's no way this. I think now they got to actually probably when we're talking about tag teams and stuff like that, they got to probably put the Acclaim back under the tag team and Billy Gunn more as a manager role again.
Yeah. All right, let's go with Haney. Haney, who are you taking, brother?
Yeah, I think Acclaim have run its course. I think you might see the end of them tonight as well. So, yeah.
And Joe.
Yeah, I'm going with Bullet Club Gold too. Like, they really need to start heating these guys up. Like, they've just been treading water.
Man, are you guys going to be surprised? Because I'm going with the Acclaim. I know it's sad. It's boring. But I don't think their fans are not behind Bullet Club Gold.
It's because they're heels. They're heels.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be.
So I'm the JFP is going with the Acclaimed. I have a feeling that we're going to get one last run with Billy Gunn as the 6-man, as the trios champ, and then it'll fade off. And
it's so crazy. They've been the champs since All In, and they feels like they've done nothing with these titles.
They really have it.
I don't remember like any significant defense.
No, not at all.
Let's go to our second match.
It sounds with that.
the only thing big they did was change the gold to those pink straps with the scissors at the end. That's the only major thing that's happened during the run. Seriously.
Yeah, and then sold the belts for about £2,000 each.
Wow.
Oof. All right, let's go to our second match of 0 Hour. We're talking Trent Beretta. And he's going to be taking on Matt Sydal because, you want to let that rivalry stew between him and Orange Cassidy. You don't want to give it away right away at Dynasty.
Let's go over this one really quickly because I think this one's an easy one. Trent for the win.
Trent for the win, Canada Dry. All right, what about you?
Sorry, say it again.
Yeah, what about you, Shane?
I agree. No, I fully agree that Trent Beretta is going to win, and it's going to probably be like a heel win too on top of things.
Yeah. Amy?
I disagree, and I'm going to give you a 10-minute synopsis of the reason why. No, I think Trent Beretta is definitely.
10 minutes of why.
Oh my God, Joseph Graham, your turn, my friend.
So, not only am I picking Trent, I'm taking the easy right out. This is my lock of the night. There is no match more guaranteed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Than Trent going over Matt Sydal.
That's an easy. This is a smart lock.
Yes.
Premature lock-in, as far as I'm concerned.
A lot of men struggle with premature lock-in.
The JFB is going to surprise you all. He agrees with you. Trent Beretta.
Oh, I think you're going
I'm going for all upsets this night. All right, let's go to our third match. Orange Cassidy and Shibata is taking on Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. Let's go with Sly first. Shane, who you going with, brother?
I have a feeling right now the way they're pushing Shane Taylor Productions or Shane Taylor Inc. or whatever the hell it's called. Promotions. That's it. I think it's going to be them.
Okay. Are you saying that because you guys share the same name?
I didn't think of that till yes, that's exactly the reason why. No, you know what? I've followed Shane Taylor for a long time. Like I've enjoyed some of his work in the old ROH days and stuff like that.
Yeah. Haney, who you taking, brother?
Well, I'm not taking anybody, but I'm going to the bathroom for a piss during this match. So, what was it called?
So, are you declining to predict on this one?
No, I'm not declining. I would go for what was it? Orange Cassidy and
Okay.
Shibata.
Let's go with Joseph Graham.
I mean, who should win? It should be Shane Taylor Promotions.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Orange Cassidy. They don't like having this man lose, and I don't understand. He should have lost the last match he had. The whole story is Orange Cassidy doesn't have any friends right now. And he went up against a faction, and he beat Shane Taylor. He shouldn't have. Should have lost. It furthers the story.
Yep.
So.
All right. Yeah. I am going to go with, I'm going with Orange Cassidy. I just feel like, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm going with Shane Taylor. Because Trent's going to cost him the match.
Yeah.
And that's going to help further that story.
That would be interesting. I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy and Shibata because who doesn't love a good Shibata bun? Makes a little orange on top. Oh, yeah. A little orange zest on it. But seriously, Orange Cassidy got beat down by Shane Taylor's Promotions. So that makes me think he's getting the revenge here tonight.
Do you think Orange Cassidy will steal his girlfriend's, what do you call them? Jegging yoga pants for tonight.
I hope so because that would be a different look for.
You know what? So it seems like Tony's have had Sabata take the pin in a lot of tag and 6-man matches, including that Chris Jericho hook match. He took the pin on that one. So I could if they're gonna lose, it's gonna probably be Shibata once again taking the pin. So Orange Cassidy's protected.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I do love Shibata. I like it with a little chives. Yeah, Shibata. I like it with some chives and some pesto sauce on the top. But I hate the fact that they are taking probably one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time and making them look like a freaking clown.
Ask Jesse if she likes Shibatas.
I mean, let's not forget.
You like Shibatas?
Let's not forget his Uncle Dave says let's not forget his Uncle Dave says this man's brain was removed from his skull.
Yeah.
And put back in.
No need. It's like a science experiment.
take one brain out, put it back in, seal it all up. You're ready to go for the next match.
That's how they invented the Operation board game, right?
Yeah, hey, let's just put it this way. If I could earn a doctorate from playing Operation, surgeon by now. That's all I'm saying. Match, which is not our main show. On to the main pay-per-view for Dynasty. First matchup is going to be Adam Copeland. It's going to be Kingston and Mark Briscoe taking on Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, Brody King. Here's what's funny. Kingston will, in fact, be wearing a Burger King shirt with a pack of Newports rolled into the sleeve. That's how he's going to wrestle tonight. Let's go with Alex Haney. Haney, who are you taking for?
I'm taking House of Black. And I resent the fact that you implied that Eddie Kingston has anything to do with being a wrestler or can wrestle. So, yeah.
Okay, let's go Joseph Graham.
I'm going House of Black too. I think this is going to set up our one-on-one match for Malachi and Adam Copeland at Double or Nothing.
Yep, absolutely. That's who the JFP is taking as well. Because you know what? I like the House of Black. Don't get me wrong. I love Adam Copeland. I love Eddie Kingston. I love Mark Briscoe, but it just makes more sense to give it the House of Black. So, Canada Dry, who are you taking, my good friend?
I'm definitely going House of Black too. I don't think they got all the gold in with team rated bum chicken.
Yeah, rated bum chicken. I like it.
They got all the gold, so they got the they don't need the win. Rated bum chicken doesn't need it.
Rated butt chicken does not need it. I completely agree.
So House of Black for the win.
And there's
Black for the win.
Ian Tatum.
I'll take the I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull the upset and say that it's gonna be all the guys with the gold. I don't
rated bum chicken. You're going with rated bum chicken.
Yeah, I'm going with rated bum chicken.
Wow, rated bum chicken.
Just because you know what, Copeland his team took the loss a couple days ago and stuff for that. And a few other things. I think they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to our fifth match.
I missed this comment by Dave. More Orange Cassidy hate from Joseph, please.
So you kind of need a lull with a big because this is a huge pay-per-view. I mean, it's a stacked card. So you need an opportunity for yourself to go to the bathroom, make a liquor run. Well, you may want to wait because we have Hook versus Jericho for the FTW Championship. I'm going to go with Joseph Graham first. Joseph Graham, not that it matters. You don't really need to predict this. You can just predict that this is going to just be a horrible match. However you want to do it, who are you taking in this match?
Hook. Jericho doesn't need the FTW title. I kind of hope Taz comes out and just chokes out Jericho personally.
Yeah. Okay, so you're taking Hook?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Canada Dry. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go next. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like saying, who's your favorite dictator of all time? Like, there's no right answer. There's no right answer.
Stalin!
I'm going with Kubla Khan, please. No.
Kubla Khan for the win!
I'm going to go with Pol Pot. The Cambodian Khmer Rouge. I'm going with Hook. Yeah, I'm going with Hook. And to be honest with you, I don't know why Jericho is. It just doesn't make sense at all. This whole storyline, nothing about it makes sense. It makes my brain hurt. Canada Dry, you go next.
I think I'm going off the board here. I'm going with Jericho winning the FTW Championship with a special help from a new someone mentee, I guess. Someone underneath his learning tree. He's going to steal the FTW title, and It's going to make Jericho with another title in AEW. It's going to be interesting.
Who's the person though?
I don't know.
Sammy.
Maybe the return. It's not going to be Sammy. It's not going to be Sammy.
Sammy ain't going to wrestle for a while.
If it's someone else, it could be interesting. But if it's Sammy, it's going to be bad. So no Sammy.
It's Jack Hager.
You know what? I was just thinking.
If it was Jake Hager, I would absolutely love it.
I was actually thinking that because I'm like, remember they were trying to make him like Orange Cassidy clone. Shortly, we were talking about it not too long ago, and that just all disappeared and faded away really quick.
Jake Hager be like, I'm under the learning tree of Chris Jericho.
It might be that shaman guy from like the January, what was it, insurrection a few years ago, and what was it, in Washington? I mean, Jericho's wife was there, so it's a possibility. She knows they can get in contact with that guy, you know.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but I think we could go over because I think the story. I'm going to double down on what Joe says about Taz coming out and choking out. What was it?
But you're picking Hook then?
Yes, and then he comes out and chokes out Jericho, and then he chokes out Hook and takes it off him and says, "This is my belt now. Piss off to NXT."
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Making a 3-time FTW champion.
Yeah.
Yes. Shane, who you taking?
I think that's the way to get rid of the title.
Yeah. I honestly I see it. I see him being Hook. I don't. There's no need for Jericho to have the FTW title unless they were going to bury the title once and for all, like you were just almost mentioning. But I don't see Jericho.
I'd like to quickly reply to you because if Jericho gets the title, it makes Hook a little bit more interesting.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's wishful thinking.
He's got a story. He's got a story.
The only thing that would make Hook interesting if he could explode in the middle of the ring and then he comes back the next week repaired and he just explodes on demand. Like
he's explosion dude.
Yeah, he's exploding dude.
Or if he got a haircut.
Jericho shaves him in the middle of the ring. That'd be interesting.
I finally got one after a long time, a couple days ago.
Oh, you got Hatman dude hair.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I definitely do.
Personally, I just hope Lionheart goes away after this match.
Learning tree Jericho. Let's get the action figure. Comes with a little tree.
Oh, let's go to our sixth match. We're talking about the international champion. He's an international businessman doing international business at an international airport. We're talking about Roderick Strong, the Messiah, the backbreaker. He's taking on Kyle O'Reilly. Happened a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to, but nonetheless, we're here. King to Dry, who you taking, my brother?
I think this is going to be a really, really good match, and probably could possibly steal the show. But I feel there's going to be some shenanigans that cost Kyle O'Reilly the win, so they can continue the feud longer.
Yep. All right, so you're taking
Roderick Strong.
All right, let's go with Shane. His Shane experience.
You know what? As much as I like Kyle O'Reilly, the pride of North Delta, a place I lived for 9 years myself, I just literally Roddy just got the belt, like what, last pay-per-view or whatever. He's not bad. He's not had a long run with it. I see him having it for at least a few months. And I definitely see an absolute screw job with the United Kingdom getting involved one way or the other. So no, it's gonna be wrong. I mean, undisputed Kingdom.
The whole country of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, the whole UK. Haney's getting involved too.
Yeah.
King Charles does not like your
Liam's
answer.
there. Haney's there.
All right,
all
Haney,
the
who you taking?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit worried about this match because I don't know if they can. I mean, they've been trying to wake up Kyle O'Reilly for the last 6 weeks, and he still seems half asleep. So, yeah, I think Roddy will win this one. It doesn't make any sense not to. I think this might be this. I'm going to go say something controversial here. I think Bobby Fish could come back down the road for this feud. What was it with? And I think this is the sort of start of it. You know, so.
Oh, we can bring back the Bobby Fish joke of the week on After Dark.
Ding, 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 ding. All
The
right,
ironic
Joseph
thing
Graham.
is, you were all slagging him off at the time, and it turned out he was right all along.
Oh, it's always been me, Bobby Fish. Joseph Graham, who you taking, brother?
So, I think the smart bet would be on Roddy. However, AEW does have their Canadian tour coming up soon. And where are they going? To Vancouver. Who's from Vancouver?
Me.
Who could be a massive... Well, yes. Who in the match is from Vancouver, Canada Dry?
When I see him, actually, if he's gonna win a belt, I think maybe he might get like another like the internet or what the TNT title or something like that, or one of the freaking ROH titles. I could see that.
What if he's the main event of Vancouver for the international title and wins it there?
No.
Oh,
how cool would that
interesting. So, Joseph Graham, you're taking Kyle O'Reilly?
No, I'm going with Roddy.
Oh.
I even said at the beginning, I said the smart money is on Roddy, but I could see them going with Kyle because they're going to Canada in a few weeks, and they're going to Vancouver for the first time. I don't know what ticket sales are like, but I think that'll be a big boost if they're not doing great to have the hometown boy be a champion.
I think right now it's sitting around 7,000, 8,000 right now, I believe.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. All right, well, the JFB is going to go next, and, well, let's just be honest with you. Kyle O'Reilly looks like he is a lookalike at an Oasis convention. Get a haircut, buddy. Yeah, slacker. Damn hippies. Anyways, I'm going with Roderick.
You would love to have hair like Kyle O'Reilly.
I would love to have hair like Kyle O'Reilly. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to go with Roderick Strong. You know what? It's good to see him, but I feel like that the shine off that international championship right now is not there. It's just not there right now like it was in that first run that Orange Cassidy had. And I think that it's going to require Roderick Strong with that clear glasses and the mustache that makes him look like that, that inappropriate gym teacher. So,
we all had him. We all had him.
Yeah. So I want to remind you before we go to our seventh match that we do have the locks. And the only person who's locked in so far is Joseph Graham. So, make sure you got premature lockization. So let's
Can
make
I
sure.
speak on premature lockization for a second?
Yes.
Guys, if you suffer from lock-in problems, like our friend Joseph Graham, go see a doctor. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah.
That's knowledge is power, by the way.
We'll see.
Knowledge is
We'll see
power.
who's wrong come into the pay-per-view and whose lock is right and whose isn't.
Hey, sometimes the pre-lock gets in there and then a baby comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Joe's the only one with a kid, so.
All right, let's go to our seventh match. We're talking Julia Hart from the House of Black.
Oh, God.
Taking on Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship. I'm going to go with Alec Haney first. Alec, who you taking, brother?
It's got to be Willow. It can't be anybody else. I'll lead to the Mercedes Willow match that didn't happen in New Japan. So, yeah.
All right. Joseph Graham.
I'm going with Willow to win this.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be there's an already built story with her and Mercedes Moné for Double or Nothing.
Yep.
But I'm calling it now. The person who's been turning off the lights, it's going to be Statlander.
Yeah.
No.
That's who I'm going with.
Okay. I'm going with Willow Nightingale as well because let's just face facts. Willow, and this is, by the way, my lock of the night, because Monet needs to be shut down. I have said it a million times, and I will say it a million more times. That woman can talk on the mic. She can
Definitely.
tell a great story. She
Definitely.
cannot wrestle to save her life. End of story.
That's a different prediction show. That's double or nothing.
Yeah. That's double or nothing. Canada
So
Dry,
that's in
who
about
you
a month.
taking?
You know what's
I'm taking Willow because it just makes sense. It's part of the narrative of this show to have two black champions.
Oh, here we go.
Part of the narrative. Tony Khan loves it. There's gonna be a picture of Swerve and Willow together with their gold. That's just how it's gonna be.
Hey, Canada Dry, I think you just spilled the salt there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably just grimacing right now.
I know. I'm actually cringing at that comment.
Oh, you can cringe all you want. We can't see you, so.
You know what?
All right, let's go with Shane really quickly. Shane, man, who are you taking in this match?
I'm gonna go with Willow, and I'm honestly, I'm thinking also too. There's gonna be a Mercedes heel turn eventually. I think she staged the blackout to make it look like she got beaten up, but she didn't. And then I think she staged the blackout with Willow, and she was the one that jumped Willow, making it look like Julia Hart or whatever. Plus, that interview with her, she was starting to have a little bit of heelish tones to some of the comments she was making in said interview too. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be Willow, and it's going to eventually set up a Mercedes heel turn for their eventual match at Double or Nothing.
I like
it. We got 3 locks of the night left.
I know which match I got my lock for. I know which one I'm saving at.
Let's go to our 8th match. We're talking Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, taking on the bastard Pac. I'm going to go with Canada Dry first because I really want to know which way he's going. This is indecisive for me. So I want to see what everybody else says. I'll go last. So Canada Dry, you go first. Who are you taking, my friend?
This is Okada all the way. It's too soon for him to lose that belt. It's going to be a really good match, but this is Okada's match. He's not going to lose.
Shaney McShane.
Yeah, this is actually my lock right here. It's going to be Okada, especially like I'm saving it. I'll go for my fellow countryman. Well, I guess for fellow heritage man, but no, too soon for Okada to drop the belt. I think they really wanted Okada to actually maybe make something worthwhile with that title for a while and have some big name guys defending it. And Pac is a good name to have a title defense against to build up that title. But I do think there are too many damn titles.
I like it.
Yeah, no, so that's Okada. I'm going Okada.
Okay,
for the lock.
Let's go with Haney.
I'm going to go with Okada. Because I don't give a fuck about this match, to be honest. I don't like either of them.
Surprise!
I'm completely and utterly shocked.
I'm in shock.
That revelation. Let's talk with your man Joe. Hey, Joe.
I am going with Okada as well, and I think honestly, he's going to hold on to that title till at least the end of the C2. It's the G1. It's AEW's version of a G1, and who better to run through a G1 than Okada himself, who's a veteran of how many?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. You know what? The JFB is not gonna buck this trend at all. I love Pac, but I think Pac deserves a bigger title. And Okada, it's a great way to introduce him to the American audience. I've watched him for years. I've watched him for decades. I know what this guy can do. I love seeing him ply his trade, and I love the shitty heel Okada. I just love it. So let's go to our next.
It was dude. It was definitely. It was dude to see him go heel. It really was.
Oh yeah.
It was cringe. I mean, tell him to come to Scotland, all that rainmaking stuff. I mean, it's always raining in Scotland. But when he's in Scotland, all it is a shitty clothesline. That's all it is. A shitty clothesline.
He'll be the sunmaker in Scotland.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
My son wants to know if he could throw in his opinion on this match real quick.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Bring the young chap.
Call in. We got to call in.
Okay, so I think Okada will win since he just recently debuted in him. I don't think it will make since they have him lose the title this early.
So, Terry, what's your name?
What?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Roman Graham.
Just say my name's Roman.
My name's Roman.
All right, Roman. So we're gonna get you every time we do a prediction for the rest of the show. You're gonna do it right after your dad. Okay, Will Roman?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I like it. So let's go to our 9th match. We're talking about Nicholas and Matthew Jackson. Yeah. That's how you pronounce their names. They are the EVPs of AEW. They are taking on FTR for the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. I am curious what everybody has to say. And I'm going to go with Shane first. Shane, who are you taking in this tag match? Ladder tag match, by the way.
So, not only do I think the Young Bucks are winning tonight, I think it's now the return of Jack Perry, the scapegoat. And he's going to get involved in cost FTR. And then it's going to be Young Bucks justification. Well, you screwed that whole CM Punk backstage footage. Oh, that screwed us up for this match. So now we're screwing you guys for this match or whatever. So,
okay. Mr. Haney, your turn, my friend.
It was since the young lads there, I can't say what I really think about this match. But I'll just go beep 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 beep. Young Bucks.
So you're picking the Young Bucks?
Better hurry up.
Yes, what
He's
was
picking Bucks.
I said it weeks ago. And what was it that Perry was coming back with the Bucks and Okada? So yeah, this is just a natural sort of next step. So yeah.
Oh, are you gonna make this your lock of the night?
Yeah, I'll make it my lock of the night. Right?
Oh, okay. Let's go with Joseph Graham. Joseph Graham, who are you taking, brother?
I mean, are we surprised? My namesake is the EVP. Of course, I'm going with the Bucks. But I agree with Shane and OY. The scapegoat showing up. He's going to be the one that pushes over FTR off the ladder. They're going to be just within fingertips, and you're going to see him come out, push him over. That's how they win. And then you're going to have that image of Okada and the Bucks standing there with gold just draped all over them.
Yeah. What does Roman think?
What do you think, Roman?
The Young Bucks, but FTR is about to grab the titles, but then Nick Jackson comes in and super kicks him through a flaming table.
A flaming table? Oh, imagination of this kid.
And then that's how they win.
Oh, I like it.
All right, here's my prediction. I like the flaming table, but I think it's going to go a little bit different. Yes, Jungle Jack Perry is going to show up. He's going to go ahead and start trying to cost FTR. But at the end of the match, while they are beating down FTR, Motor City Machine Guns come sweeping in, and they will start going to beef with the Young Bucks. So I'm taking the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks. Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks. Canada Dry, your turn, my friend.
Just on that, Jeff, you thought if the Motor City Machine Guns are coming in, obviously they need a couple of other guys. What other guys do you think will come in with them? Or
you could have the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
No, the Hardys are gone.
There's rumors that they might show up tonight. They teased it.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, Matt's not under contract.
It must be true.
Hey, they can do a one night appearance. So
yeah, Matt's not walked up to anywhere.
What?
But
So
anyways,
are you asking who else could be in the EVPs group?
Yeah.
Colt Cabana has to be in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You do realize there'll be a spot. There will be a spot either tonight or at some point in the next few weeks where they redo that whole all in thing. They'll reenact it all in the ring. Guarantee it.
Probably. I'm going with the Young Bucks as well. It just makes the most sense.
Okay.
Young Bucks. Young Bucks for the win.
What happened to our deal? I thought you were.
You didn't get the contract yet. Come on.
God.
All right, let's go to our 10th match of the night. We're talking about timeless Tony Storm. We don't deserve her. She's taking on the T stands for Thunder Rosa. This is for the AEW Women's Championship. Canada Dry, you go first, my friend. Who you taking? Tony Storm? Or
This
T
is
for
an
Thunder
easy
Rosa?
one. I don't see Thunder Rosa becoming world champion just so she can be injured and go off with the title again. Tony Khan would freak out. Son of a bitch.
I'm with you. Canada Dry. We're going reverses.
Tony Storm win tonight.
Yeah, we're going to do reverses. I'm going next. I'm taking timeless Tony Storm as well because let's just be honest. You know what? If you're asking people to buy you tacos on Taco Tuesday and you're making millions of dollars, you're out of my – you're out. You're just out. Joseph Graham, your turn, my friend.
Well, Roman, you can go first since we're going reverse.
Yeah.
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
Why do you think Tony Storm's going to win, buddy?
Because I really don't know why.
Okay, there. You don't need to know why. You just got to go with your gut. You just got to go with your gut.
Joseph Graham.
Oh, we're going with Tony Storm here. Because for me, the money's Tony Storm versus Mariah May later on down the line. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to a Jamie Hayter Tony Storm match either.
Or Jane. I don't know when she's coming back though. I'm just going off what we have available right now.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Tony Storm as well because I think she'll have that till All In and probably go against Twitter if she's ready to come back at All In. That's where I think it's going. She's not going to lose that belt until All In, at least I don't think.
Yeah. All right, Shane, lay it on me, brother. Who you taking?
Tony Storm, Tony Storm. No, also they haven't hyped Thunder Rosa lately enough to be like the next champion. Like there's just not enough build to her right now to say, oh yeah, we're gonna just put the title on her tonight. I don't feel it at all. No, it's definitely gonna be Tony Storm. And I agree, it's gonna set up the Mariah May feud eventually.
Yeah. So let's go with this would have been a main event on any other pay-per-view where the champ is not wrestling, and that is Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin, taking on Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest, if not the greatest wrestler ever in the history of professional wrestling. I'm going to go snake it this time. Shane, who are you taking, Ospreay, or are you going with Danielson?
Right now, Ospreay, just like what Roman said earlier about Okada being new and there's no reason for them to lose, that's the same thing with Ospreay right now. That he's a hot hand, newcomer. There's no reason to have Ospreay take an L right now. So
absolutely. All right, Haney, you go next, my friend.
I think it'll be Ospreay. It'll be the same match he has every time though. So yeah, yawn.
He's not a Will fan.
No, I don't like that Brov stuff and all that high flying and just not a Will Ospreay fan. You know, I just don't get it.
You're all about no flips, just fist, right, Haney?
Yeah.
Who are you taking, Mr. Graham?
Oh, we're going with Will Ospreay. And probably what will end up being match of the night. But I mean, everyone said it. I mean, I could see maybe Danielson winning if the Callis family ends up turning on Will. I think that'd be interesting, but I think in the grand scheme of things, just have Will win here, and then it could still lead to the breakup of the Callis family. At least him defecting from it.
I agree. Roman, who you taking, brother?
Will Ospreay, but after the match, Daniel Bryan turns heel.
Oh, I like that. I like it. This kid, he's the future.
Right. He's the future booker in AFW League.
Yeah, and let's just say that he is doing his dad proud for sure.
He has asked me. He has asked me if he can pick in our prediction league.
I don't see why
And
not.
you said no, or were you thinking about it?
I said eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let him get a little peach fuzz on the chin there, and then he's ready
Oh no!
to go.
I told him he's
ready
not
to go.
allowed in the group chat until a couple years from now.
Well, you
yeah,
can still
no,
predict. You can predict.
Yeah.
You can give them the form.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
we'll
can
start
give the
that
form,
after.
and he just has to predict and put him on the card. He doesn't even have to be on the Facebook group.
it'd be a privilege and an honor to predict against you, Roman. Let's go with the JFB. JFB says, well, Ospreay, I mean, come on. I mean, I get it. This is Danielson's last run. But it's Danielson's last run to wrestle against guys he has dreamed about wrestling. And this is one of them.
I'm sure he's
Canada
never
Dry.
wrestling well. I mean, he's just a new wrestler.
Yeah.
Dave Pember says, I want to be Roman's tag team partner.
I'll
Let's make
book
it
it.
happen. Let's make it happen. Canada Dry, who are you taking, brother?
Okay, then I'll be your
I'm going with Will frickin' Ospreay. This guy, he's a star. He doesn't need any gold, but he needs to keep rolling with the wins.
He just doesn't have the grind for me, to be honest.
Yeah, T, you didn't have the grind for Triple H either. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Let's go with the main event. It's Samoa Joe, your world's heavyweight champion. You have
And we're
Swerve
snaking it. I'm
Strickland.
going first, right?
No,
You
I'll
going
go first.
All
No,
right.
I might go first.
You're not going first. I'm going first.
All
right. So
We're
Swerve
gonna pick
Strickland,
anyway.
this has been months in the making. Canada Dry, you go first.
All right, this is my lock of the night. Swerve Strickland becomes the first AEW
Don't
Black champion. Woo!
Woo! All
That's
right.
the Owen Hart move, by the way, right? Woo!
I feel the salt.
All right, JP, who you got?
You know what? I'm taking Swerve. It's a long time coming. This should happen. I said all in. I said maybe even later than that. Let it build it up. But to be honest with you, he is so nuclear hot right now. You would be an idiot not to put the belt on him.
So let me ask you this. He's my favorite wrestler. Is he your favorite wrestler?
He is one of my favorite wrestlers wrestling right now, if not the best. Yes. Let's go with Roman.
Swerve Strickland wins because he deserves it, and Samoa Joe has just been defeating person after person after person after person.
So let me ask you this, Roman. Are you a big Swerve fan?
I would say so.
Do you swerve when you drive? That's what I want to know.
He doesn't drive.
So he doesn't swerve. But he dances.
He's got the persona going. Joseph Graham, who you taking,
But that's
brother?
not it. That's not it. After the match, I'm gonna predict that Darby Allin returns.
Okay.
Oh.
He wants a title shot.
This kid is good. This kid is really good. Joseph Graham, who you taking, brother?
Oh, it's got to be Swerve. For me, this would be the biggest fumble of epic proportions if they do not pull the trigger tonight and put this title on Swerve.
Yeah.
I have another question for Roman. Does your dad swerve when he drives?
Yes, he does.
Haney, who you taking, brother?
I'm going for Samoa Joe.
Really?
I'm not signing this contract anymore.
You don't have to say it. And I'll tell you what, if Swerve Strickland wins tonight, I will leave All Effing Wrestling and never return.
Oh!
Well, Haney,
Don't say things you don't mean, Haney.
Don't say things.
I'm gone.
Don't say things that will hurt.
I'm not being part of any Aaron's virtue signaling. I'm done.
Oh my God!
Like I said before, there's no virtual signaling. There's only virtue.
No, there is virtue signal. Virtue signaling literally as a thing, Aaron. Literally.
I'm just a virtuous guy, and you know that.
Yes, and
all right, let's go to Shane. Shane, who are you taking?
I'm gonna have to And it's not because of virtual signaling. I'm gonna have to go Swerve. Like I just see right now, he's the hot hand. He's
Can I
like,
just say something, Shane? Why are you
Yeah.
backing Aaron? He literally said the other night that you're the worst Japanese person to ever exist. Right? Yeah.
well, he's not wrong.
Does he know this?
Right.
half
The
Japanese. Half
The
Japanese.
worst Japanese person to ever
He
exist.
said was half Japanese.
Let's go back 80 years. Let's go back 80 years and find out. Go and ask the Chinese what the Japanese did to them.
Okay,
Didn't
anyway.
they bring some sushi or something? Didn't they bring sushi? And hey, guys, we got some sushi.
All right, guys. That's the end of our show. Holy Christopher Columbus. Holy, wow. We predicted the entire card. And next Sunday, we will announce who the winner is. I have a feeling you went with a bunch of crazy. Go ahead and take Bang Music or the Bang Bang Gang. I digress. Anyways, there's multiple ways to help us. All our links are down below. You can click on there, send us money. It goes right to our server fees. It goes to this. It goes to that. Now, if you want to show the world how much you love AFW sharpshooter action, you can get that shirt. Show them the Hot Wheels shirt. The middle finger shirt. Yeah, we got Natalia Makova. Shades of Excellence, the Matchbox car
And
shirt.
right now they're on sale until tonight.
Yeah.
There's 20% off on Pro Wrestling Tees right now too. So don't forget that, fans that want to buy the shirt, you get them on sale right now.
Yep.
Right on.
So get yourself a shirt. All right. On behalf of Canada Dry, on behalf of Mr. Sugar Shane, on behalf of Alex Haney, on behalf of Roman and Joseph Graham, I am the JFB.
Now, it's important for you to know this, that sometimes life really takes you down. It brings you down to the ground and just takes the life out of you. But you got to get back up. It's okay to be down. It's not okay to stay down. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to everyone around you. Reach out to one of us. We'll help you get back up. Lock the devil in a sharpshooter, raise your fist in the air, and just keep fighting.
In it.
There it is.
This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at prowrestlingtees.com/effing wrestling. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.
Hey guys, I just realized we forgot to put Caleb on the show. Caleb! So we're just gonna get an update. What's going on with your wrestling dream?
My wrestling dream is over.
What? Your wrestling dream is over?
What?
Because somebody hacked my bank account.
What? Someone hacked your bank account? You know what? We're gonna help raise funds so you can go to FTW Wrestling School and become a wrestler. What do you say, Shane?
Yeah, you know what, Caleb? I want to be your manager. I'll go and take promo school. I'll take the bumps. I'll be your manager, buddy. How about it? I'll be your wise man.
I think JFB be my manager.
Oh, bigger in the heart.
I ain't got to take a promo class, yo. I am a promo class.
JFB can't be your manager. Got to be Sugar Shane.
And then fine, Shane, go ahead.
Wow.
He wants to be your manager, and you're like, okay, fine, I'll bill you. Come on.
Sounds like Shane needs to be his first feud, is what it sounds like.
I think so. I think actually instead of being manager school, I'm going to go into wrestling school, and then we'll be
you both go into wrestling school together. And you'll fight.
Like a date?
Like a what?
A date?
No, not a date.
No.
This is fighting. All right, guys. That's all for us today. This was like the little cutscene at the end of the movie.
Yes.
Post-credit scene.